What's up troopers, my name is Neon and today we're going to be doing the Battlefield 4 settings video, so let's crack into this. So before I start this off, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I've done this for Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 and you guys have absolutely loved it. So many people though still ask me the same question, what are my settings for Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, because they're not subbed to the channel and they missed this out. So please, sub to the channel. We're doing Battlefield 4 because Battlefield 4 is getting popular once again. But when the new Battlefield comes out, I'm going to be doing the same thing. So many guide videos, so many setting videos, and just what's the overall best weapons in that game when Battlefield 2042 comes out. So seriously, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. So the main one, sensitivity. I do 65 sensitivity. I just feel like this is what I'm kind of comfortable with Battlefield 4. Sensitivity on this game feels a little bit more different compared to Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. So I really do prefer 65. It's the one what I feel most comfortable with, especially handling recoil as well. I still feel like I'm going pretty fast, but not too fast. So honestly, 65 is the way to go. So I'm not really a vehicle guy, so I just leave it at basically default. I don't jump in vehicles at all. You know, if you are a vehicle player and stuff, I obviously recommend you go higher. But the thing is, as I don't use vehicles, I haven't messed around with sensitivity for that. So it's really up to you what you want to do for it. This one is pretty handy. This is kind of like a classic nowadays. So when you have it on this setting for the soldier button, so basically change your melee button to your crouch. So basically you're crouching with your thumbstick. So for controller players, you guys will really understand why this is so important, because basically you don't want to be leaving any of the thumbsticks. So if you're trying to crouch or anything like that, you have to press the circle button or B for Xbox, and it's kind of annoying to leave your thumbstick away and actually click that button. Even if it's just a split second, that split second, it can be so handy and so clutch for a gunfight. So changing it to this button layout to crouch with the thumbstick is the way to go. So this one I leave default, and then obviously these ones are default as well. So this one here, this is kind of like a personal preference. Like a lot of people like changed it about, but for me, I just like having it just how it is already. So a lot of people can have L2 and R2. I understand why people like doing that, because games like this on console, they don't have that dead zone advantage in this game. So it's really like people just like to have the best way and the quickest way to shoot. So you can really turn this on if you want to, but I just prefer the triggers. I've always been used to that. Universal Soldier aiming on, you want to have that on, trust me, that is a clutch. And my soldier zoom sensitivity, I have it as 55. I feel like this is just a bit more lower than it normally am. As I said, the sensitivity on this game is so much more different compared to Battlefield 1 and 5. So for me, I like to actually have a lot more faster soldier zoom sensitivity. I think my Battlefield 5 sensitivity for soldier zoom is like 61 or something like that, so it's just a little bit more lower, and even I feel like it's a bit more faster in this game. I think it's because of the acceleration on this game. So that's what I have. So 55 for soldier zoom sensitivity and 65 for standard sensitivity. So now let's go into the gameplay. So all these ones are default. It's totally up to you what you want to do with a steady scope. You can just pass it down if you really want to, but I've always been used to hold in, and I think most FPS controller players, they're very used to holding down the thumbstick for that sniping shot. So you just hold it down as soon as you zoomed in, and you're already holding your breath to get that steady scope. Soldier sprint, I prefer to just have it passed down. Some people are weird and they like holding it down, so it's really up to you what you want to do, but I just do the toggle for that also. Aim assist, with this game, I feel like how aim assist really works in this game, I don't feel like it's super strong compared to like the other Battlefields. So really for me, I've always been used to doing no aim assist, but if you was going to do aim assist, I suggest you should have slowdown on. No rotation one, that one's kind of a pain, especially with sniping. Kind of difficult to get a lot of people, because in Battlefield 4, once someone is down, you can actually revive them, and so they get picked up and they're straight back into the action. So the problem is, when you got a crowd of people and you have rotation on, it's kind of a difficult thing to hit them in the head, because your aim assist is just going to constantly locking onto the movement, not someone standing still. So I suggest you should just have aim assist slowdown, or you can just have it off. It's totally up to you. So these are just like the HUD stuff, just kind of tells you like, you know, the kill log, the reload hint. So you can turn all that stuff off if you really want to, because I liked having the reload hint and stuff like that on anyway, because I've always been that person that just doesn't think about reloading sometimes. and then I'm just like, oh my god, I need a reload or something. So that's why now I always consistently keep reloading, because I always keep forgetting. So a game like this, having reload hint is kind of a handy thing to have. Kill log is also something handy to have as well, because you want to see like what's really going around and surrounding of you. So if you're squadding up with a friend and he's just died, but you know your friend was right behind you, then you have a bit more of a surrounding, knowing that there is an enemy behind you. So audio, I have the standard audio to 100, is whatever you want to have. And then this one here, this is like the speaker type and stuff. I don't know why it's actually on this one. I actually have it on headphones. That's the one I just used to, because, you know, I use headphones. If you really want to go absolutely crazy with audio, then you can do war type. But I feel like war type is just too much. It's just too much going on. So I prefer headset. And then this one I just leave default, and then everything else is pretty much default. Obviously I don't talk in game or anything like that. If I'm going to be talking with friends, it's usually on Discord, so don't mess about with any of that. But if you are a person who talks in game, just mess about with this and just do what is perfect with you. So have a friend who's in game with you in that squad, and just talk to them, and then just see like, do I need it? Does it need to be louder? Does it need to be too quiet or anything like that? So you can just mess about with it. So brightness, I have it on 50. This one here for colorblind, I am colorblind, so this is the one I use for me, is just because this one works a lot more better for me. If I have something like this, the green is really off-putting for me, and it kind of hurts my eyes and blurs and makes my eyes a bit watery. So as in colorblind, I prefer to have this one. So obviously, whatever you're colorblind to, if that's blended colors or just certain colors in general, just mess about with this and find the right setting for you. So these ones here, I have off, I have 50%, and then obviously off, and then I have 50%. That's basically default. I haven't messed about with anything like this, so I just kind of leave it how it already is. But there we go. That is the Battlefield 4 best settings I can give you guys for Xbox and PlayStation. So I really hope this setting video did help you. If it did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe to be a part of the Pink Army, because I want to get that 6,000 subscriber goal. So let's do it together. Anyway, thank you very much, troopers, for the love and support. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next stream or the video. Take it easy.